Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone's been having a good one. Insty. Daddy, sorry, daddy, sorry, daddy, sorry. Oh my goodness. How's everyone's week? It's been pretty good. Today I didn't get anything done really because it's only 1 o'clock. But Brocker, thank you so much for 10 months, dude. I appreciate that. I know it is crazy how fast time goes by. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't really get anything. I mean, I did some shipping today. I got some stuff packed. I cleaned my desk, but then I also left a whole bunch of keycaps everywhere just because I don't want to keep these in little plastic tins anymore, or like the stuff it comes in. I want to actually put them all nice in boxes, but I'm out of boxes again, so I'm gonna leave them on my desk. So my desk is kind of cluttered with 2 different keycap sets right now, just laying there. A delish pizza? Ooh, okay. That sounds delicious, actually. A pizza sounds really good. I just had some eggs and sausage, I guess, this morning for food. My guy, how is you? Keyboard dad. I'm doing well. Glad to hear I passed my driver's test today. 2 days ago. So my week has been great. Dude, also peanut butter. I'm hella proud, bro. I gotta go take driving lessons. I don't know why I'm putting that in air quotes, but lessons, and then I'm gonna go take my G2 whenever I can do that. But I'm also nervous, dude. I'm super happy. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome of you, dude. Also, I had a little pimple over here. I'm breaking out. Guess I ate something. Lessons. Alex, I hope you had a relaxing week. It was okay. I mean, this week here was good. I would say that I wanted to do a few more things. Like, I didn't get everything that I wanted done, unfortunately. I also think this week here, I tried to get some extra, like, not relaxing in, but just some, like, mental health, like, recharging time in. But yeah. Handsome beard, dude. I am shaving this thing off. I'm gonna shave it off and trim my hair a little bit this week. It's just too long. I think this is what's causing me to break out a little bit, because I also have, like, a pimple on this side, too, but it was my first attempt. So glad about that. Really didn't want to deal with traffic department here again. Oh, no. I feel you, dude. I feel you. Yeah, it's a nice day, though. I really want to go outside and take some pictures. Big mustache? No. That's too much. Bad Caerdroia when? I can't. I don't grow hair over here. It would just be like this. It would not be a good beard, bro. It'd be a pretty nasty looking one. But how are you guys? How's your weekends been? Hope everyone has been having a fantastical weekend. My final grade for this semester also came. The review paper I wrote got a B. I would now publish it online and work on the project to publish more papers in hopes of getting into research teams. Zany, that sounds incredibly like adult. I don't know why. It just sounds like so like prestigious. Congrats though, man. What is the correct pronunciation of the... Bro, I have no idea. Also, did I leave my League of Legends on again? I think I hear League of Legends sounds in the background. I did. One sec. I will close this. Okay. Caerdroia? Kopi, I have no idea how to pronounce that properly. Caerdroia? Meanwhile, I learned that Pars hates ducks last night. Really? Ducks? It's such a very specific thing to hate. What's wrong with ducks? What is wrong with good old silly ducks? Your hair looks luscious today? Thanks, man. Me and my dad went out yesterday. Funny story I can tell you guys. We went out, we're gonna make like a Father-Son Day. We're gonna go to like a hobby shop for him because he likes building little toy models and stuff like that. What is this right here? A little piece of dust. And we go, and it's been nice all week. Of course, yesterday rains, but like whatever, we'll just still find somewhere to go there. And I go and we get rained on like crazy. Then we go into the shop and whatever, we're kind of drying off. And then we're like, okay, let's go for like, I don't know, lunch, because sounded nice. Yeah, I ended up not doing anything. And we just went to we just quickly grabbed the fast food burger, but like, dude, it was pouring rain. I was soaked yesterday. It was kind of like, I haven't been rained on in a long time, like to that degree, but it came out of like nowhere. And it was only like the time we were walking from the store to like the car. So we got soaked, bro. I'm getting soaked right now. Insty, what the fuck, bro? The rain lasted a long time, but ended in the afternoon. It was like light rain, and then the moment we decided to walk anywhere, it was just pouring. Like, it was terrible. Sussy Sunday engaged? I guess so. All right, so today's build's a little bit more complex. So we have a lot of things. We have some signature plastic keycaps, and I've actually never ordered from Pimp My Keyboard. Not that Signature Plastics is making anything anymore, but this is interesting. I've never seen a package for this. Cass, thank you so much for the Prime.
Wow. Is Alex making everyone wet again?
Huh? What the? The Osame store opened. It was pretty nice. Lots of stuff that was out of stock on the website was available in store. I have a feeling that store is going to do super well. It's in like I was looking at the area they did. It's like in a little bit of like it's not quite like a, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. It's not quite like a little parking area where you can go and there's like tons of stores. But I think it's going to do really well. Like, I think it's going to do really, really well today. Not today, but just in general. Last DCS I bought came in a bag. Yeah. Yeah, I also wish they did some ABS stuff, too. They have a few different keycaps, too, so. A lot of stuff in here. Oh, wait, an Alps build? Yes, sir. So the client asked if we can leave everything completely stock for the switches. We're going to leave things completely
9 months LFG.
I will admit, the few Alps boards I've tried now, I've tried one with lubed switches, and I have to admit the stock switches are definitely more preferable to me. They just have like a grit to them, and they're quite nice. Also, I will be retiring this mouse pretty soon. It is kind of freaking out a little bit. It's been doing this thing where the Bluetooth just stops working, and I gotta like completely turn the thing off and wait a few minutes, and then, so I don't know, it's freaking out lately and it's been driving me up the walls. I'm just gonna get one of those like vertical mice. I got the MX Master vertical one, whatever it is, so nice.
I don't mind stealing bread
years?
from the mouths of decadence,
Huh?
but I can't feed on the powerless when my cup's already overfilled.
Chozo, who sings that one? Which band is that? What's up, Chozo? How you doing? 55 fucking months. That's crazy to me. Holy shit. God damn, Chozo. Are these both the same, or one of these? I think these might be both the same. I'll double check the notes. I recently bought the Razer Viper 3 and it's amazing. I liked my Razer. The Razer Viper was great. The battery life wasn't my favorite in the world, mice-wise. So, unfortunately, I had to retire that mouse. The battery life was just driving me up the walls.
Happy Sunday.
I miss Chozo yelling at Alex. Chozo's a busy boy now. Chozo is like, he has like things going on that are very important. So Chozo also, if you guys didn't know, has his own YouTube channel, which he still posts to very regularly. I forget Chozo's YouTube. I think it's just Chozo Ghost. But yeah, Chozo has his own YouTube channel if you guys want to watch him do playthroughs of some games with his beautiful, luxurious voice. Love that Chozo guy. I have no time for anything outside of personal life. Hey, honestly, I get that, Chozo. Well, not really, but I get it, so. Finna go sub now. Chozo, can you link your YouTube channel? Anyways, jokes aside, how are you doing today, Alex? I'm exhausted today. My daughter was up all night being sick. Are you sick too? Yeah, being sick's no fun. Actually, I've never seen this board in person. I'm doing okay, though. Like, we went to go watch a movie yesterday, too. Like, I tried to make a nice, like, off day. Like, I was not trying to do anything online. I still ended up working a little bit. But it was good. Like, I had fun. Like, I had a good time. It was still fun. Like, I enjoyed my time off stream. But yeah, I wanted to kind of go to Anime North, but I didn't really also want to spend the money to go to Anime North because last year I didn't enjoy it as much as I usually do. So I just decided to not go this year. I mean, I could still technically go today, but Ooh. So you might have seen this picture, or this board in pictures and stuff, but it's a very pretty looking board. This does
Hello
look nice.
Alex, you mustache wearing hero. Has there ever been a board that was overhyped but didn't meet your expectations?
Overhyped but didn't meet expectations. I'm going to say this, and I know a lot of people are going to have my head for this, okay? I personally think the Cycle 7 was that for me. Like, Banana already knows. The Cycle 7 was that for me. And I feel like I caught a lot of people's, like, angry side when I was like, yeah, the Cycle 7's good. Like, it sounds good, but, like, hear me out and let me quickly explain. The Cycle 7 is everything a keyboard should be. and that was really it at a good price point. The crazy thing is we had been getting keyboards with like flex cuts, thin PCBs, you know, just really bad mounting points, etc. for so long in between that when the Cycle 7 came out and was like, how about we go back to basics? Yes, it felt like it was such a good release, but like it wasn't anything like crazy release wise. I agree with Yoshi. It had a good price point, and that was really like the reason why I thought it was good. But I don't know. I feel like it got a lot of hype, and some of it was deserved. But I also feel like it's just a far cry away from like something I would use. Even visually, I don't think it was like really my thing. But yeah, I understand why people really like it. I think the price point is the most hype thing about it. But everything else is just kind of, again, back to basics when it comes to how everything works on the inside, which is fine. Like that, I love the fact that it kind of, you know, brought us back to that. But yeah, it's not 100% my thing. Oh, this is nice. Are these still in stock? Ooh, I love this. Oh, solve the maze in the back. Is it an actual maze? Oh, it is. Wait, no, it's not. This is nice. Yeah, I haven't even showed the side profile yet. Okay, you guys might not be able to see this, but this has a bit of a different texture to it, and I really like this. These sold out pretty quickly. Fuck. I remember looking at this board and I was like, yeah, this is something I might be interested in. And I'm like, oh, wait. Now, you know what? Looking at it in person, like, look at this side profile. This is really pretty. And then you got those two double USBs on the back over here, the pass-throughs. God damn. Recessed USB-C port. I'm also a big sucker for this typeface that they put on the front. I think that looks really sharp. Like, I really like this. Wow. I know this is not a review stream, by the way. This is a client build, but... Wow. Okay. AKB? Okay. Let's look through the crazy accessories here, because this looks like a lot. Super clean aesthetics. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Give me a moment to go through all this stuff. We got the daughter boards here that we need. Okay, leave these in the bag for now. Will you finish the maze? Is it an actual maze? Abel, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate you.
Hey, Alex.
Thank you. How you doing? For 2 months too. That's crazy, man. Oh, there's 3 PCBs? Am I doing 3 builds with this? Hold on, let me double check the build notes. Let me double check. I want the feet. Where are the feet? Here they are. Oh, they give you tons of feet. They give you feet for days in this box. Okay, very nice of them. It's an actual maze? Oh, really? It's powder coated brass. Yeah, I mean, the powder coating looks great. And you know what? I don't want to give Key Cult shit, because I feel like key cults are still very, you know, like, they have their cult following, I guess, but I think this is a way better use of powder coating, of just making it an accent piece rather than making it the whole damn keyboard. Because I will admit this is nice. Hunger Strike by Temple of the Dog, a super group consisting of, amongst others, Eddie Vedger and Chris Cornell. Oh man, Chris Cornell, rest in peace for real, bro. I didn't know that, Chozo. Chozo, what have you been up to lately anyways, man? I feel like I haven't seen you here in a while. How have things been? I love the OG Dolce colorway. Yeah, nice little nod to that too. Charlie Mac, how you doing, man? That's my shit, Chozo. Chozo has some good taste in music too, by the way. Some excellent taste in music. Oh, he said it. My bad. I didn't even see. He answered. My bad, guys. Football club duties, personal projects, light stuff, general exhaustion. Hey, bro, general exhaustion's too real. Getting close to getting back into cycling so I can stop myself from being a human blob. Cycling, man, that sounds really fun, but I don't know. Cycling seems like also, I don't know where you are, Chozo. Like, well, I do know where you are, but I don't know about your area. Here in Toronto, it just feels like cycling sucks. Not that I go out cycling very often. Plenty of greenway space here, miles upon miles. Oh, that's awesome then. I was on Mike's stream on Friday and asked him whether he sent you modern materials. He said he has not, but he can. I will talk to Mike. Alex, when I bought cream cookies, I put those temporarily on my Keychron V1 and just to feel how good they sound, but I felt that it felt heavy to press. The Oil Kings has the same 55 gram operating force and they felt lighter to me on my plate mounted tofu redo. I now have put those in FA with O-ring and the clickies are feeling much better. Is it because the O-ring or am I just freaking out? The O-ring shouldn't affect, or just any of those things shouldn't affect how heavy something is to click. Zania, I'm not sure. I don't really have a great answer for you. By the way, this is one of those thick plates. I don't know if you guys can see how thick this plate is. Jesus. All right, let me quickly go over this. Sounds like spring length difference. It could also be spring length too. Sometimes long springs can give you the illusion of something heavier. One sec, this is spelled Caerdroia. I had some specific things I had to do for this, so. All right. I'm not sure if we're gonna do both PCBs for this today. Okay, hold on. More involved, but it's more exciting. Label sets to be left stock. All right, hold on. So we're doing one PCB, or I guess we're doing let's just do one PCB for now. We're doing SKCM white / SKCM orange PCBs. And then they had mentioned plate on the board is a fixed layout with regular shift, regular caps. I don't know if the owner is in chat right now. All right, looks like we're doing a mix of switches on this, which is going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm here. Alutech, which do we want to mix the switches? Sorry, maybe I'm misreading this now. Maybe I thought it was something when we did this. Are we doing two different PCBs with both the switches, or are we doing a mix of switches on one PCB? And then which plates did we want to? I don't think we mentioned plates. Being so involved in my local footy club has gotten me back into the other international clubs and watching their matches whenever I can. That's awesome, Chozo. Watching the Celtics / Rangers Scottish final yesterday and watching, can not even pronounce that for the life of me. Spending it on merch, that's crazy, dude. Mix the MX and Alps. I don't know about that one. Then one full white and one full orange. And then which plates for which? What did you want to use, Alutech? I'm just going to open this up now. Oh, wrong bit. Actually, I might. Oh, it's right here. Never mind. We're doing Alps, yeah. Also, Plady, I think I missed your message from earlier, but I'm doing okay. It's been a pretty standard day. Haven't really done anything today. It's been a very boring day today. Nothing too crazy. Mix the switches, yes. I've been asked to mix switches a bunch of times. Actually, there's only steel plates for it, which should be in there. Do we want to use the plate that's in here, Alu? I'm not sure if you can use this plate, but let me just take this apart for now. The PC plate is MX only? Makes sense. All right, perfect. I'll go with the steel ones. But yeah, I actually used some Alps boards somewhat recently. And like I said, I had the opportunity to try some lubed Alps versus some stock Alps, and I got to admit, the stock Alps sounded way better. They clip in a little different, I believe, which you have to kind of account for. Alrighty. It's a really nice case though, goddamn. I'm kind of jelly that I did not pick one of these things up. And it's funny too because I have the email set as a favorite of the extras, and I was like, yeah, maybe I'll come back to this, and I never did. Big Samoj. Oh well. There'll be more keyboards. GB is being planned. Oh really? It's okay. You have 400 other keyboards. I guess so. AKB will run a GB. Ooh, nice machining on the inside as well. Although, I don't know what's going on here. It just looks like some, I think there's some hook marks. I don't know if that's hook marks. Anno hook marks or something. Yeah, it looks like anno hook marks. That's okay. They're on the inside. So you don't really see this too often, if not much at all anymore, these things here. So what they do is when they go to anno these, they kind of hook them up and then they dip it in. And sometimes you get anno marks, yeah, or anno hook marks. You used to see this a lot, and I think people have kind of changed how they do this. I guess let's just leave. Just take this out for now. Yeah, we'll do this later. All right, just want to unscrew it for the time being. See if there's anything else we need it. All right, let me put this off to this side, and let's grab a PCB. Also, Alutech, do you mind if I only do one of the PCBs on stream, or would you like to see both? Totally up to you. Totally up to you. Oh, I see you did get one of the MX PCBs as well. Air conditioning is fixed. Thank goodness. But yeah, it took a while, honestly, man. I was not expecting it to turn on this week, so it was a nice surprise. But I'm also a little disappointed in the whole, like, why did we have to endure heat like that when we could have just flipped a switch for almost 2 weeks? So that was a bit crazy. I'm basking in the heat, planning to get window AC now. Yeah, I've been hearing that from a lot of people. Apparently a lot of people have been having to, like here in Toronto, have been having to pick up window units. Because a lot of, apparently, condo buildings are having problems with things like that. So, pretty wild, honestly. Pretty crazy. Let's take a look at one of these plates. The heat is literally cooking me right now. Yeah, it's bad. Today's not, I don't think today's as bad, like heat-wise. But if we didn't have AC, I think I would have been in like a pretty bad spot. True, banana. Very true. Ooh, very nice place. Uh-oh. This plate looks a little bit warped. I will try to attempt to fix this one here off stream. Sometimes things don't do well in transit. It's unfortunate, but it is a reality. This Alabama summer about to be brutal. Apparently everywhere is getting really bad, heat-wise. Oh, this one here is also bent. I guess something happened in transit. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to fix these. I guess something happened with these in transit. It's okay. Yeah, this should be really easy to fix. I'll just do one for now. We only have to do one right now anyways. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Do I have anything that's not gonna like damage the steel? Is the question. F? Not really an F, but I just want to find something with like a soft silicone kind of end to it instead of just using pliers, which might scratch these. So, do I have anything like that is the question. That is indeed the question. Do I? Just use tape then pliers. Still might damage something. Don't use your desk to flatten it. Damn. Sturdy, thank you so much for the Prime for 6 months. I appreciate you. Chew it. Damn. You guys want to see my teeth destroyed? Is that what it is? Okay, one sec. I'm gonna check the front. not 100%, but should be a little bit better, but I still need to get this a bit more flat. So I will attempt to do that here in a second after you do stabs. I don't really have anything to flatten that nicely, unfortunately, but I'll try my best later. Pressure, like something might have hit it inside the case. Honestly, I'm not sure. They could have been like this from the factory too. I have no idea. I have a hammer platey, but I'm just gonna do it afterwards because I don't want to like stand there for like 5 to 10 minutes. I'll do this first. We'll talk a little bit and then we'll do that. That's fair. Yeah. I just want to get this done and then we'll go do this. Yeah, it happens though. Transit sometimes is not kind to certain things. This we don't need for now. Case. Because you're worthy of it? Damn, that's so kind of you, dude. God damn. Very, very kind. All right. Alutech, which switches do you want to see on stream? Which ones do you want to see done today? Ooh, these feel nice. Last week, because of you, I got my first HMX switches, cheese, and I love it. The cheese switches are amazing. Oh, these sound nice too. Damn, these are both nice. I think I prefer the orange switches a little bit personally, but I'll let you pick. I shall indeed let the owner of the board pick what they want to use today. Alternate it back and forth. Oh my goodness. And I think these are all fixed plates of 7U. And then, is this a fixed split right? It is, okay. So we have to do, okay. Let's do oranges. Sounds good. So we have to do 1, 2. Is it fixed? Yeah, 3, 4. Okay. Where do you store your switches? It's a debate. I have a cabinet in the front that I just put. I usually put switches in those little. They either look like this. Actually, this is an empty one that I have. So I keep them in this, or I keep them in the original bags or boxes that they come in, and I'll put them in like a little bucket. And then for some of the ones I have more quantities of, I'll actually have, you know, like the switch storage bins that Novelty sells. I'll put them in those. That is my other typical, I guess, way to store them. Why? How do you guys store your switches? Also pockets? Oh, that's only one particular switch. What is everyone's preferred method of storing switches? I'm just gonna put the screws back in here for the time being. Beautiful keyboards. Thank you, Monsoon. Can you thank your parents for making you so handsome? God damn! Why is everyone being so nice to me today? What the heck? Not that you guys aren't, but this is like extra. Honestly, Nork, sometimes when I get, even with keycaps, Ziploc bags are just easy, bro. They're just so easy. Plastic cylinders, same as you. Yeah, plastic cylinders can sometimes be also extremely easy. Bead storage cases are actually a really good idea too. That's a very, very good idea. Alrighty. Brush. Went to MMA North yesterday and had a blast. Stream today is a great way to follow it up. Dude, I'm kind of jealous. Seems like a lot of people I know went to Anime North. I was debating on it, but ultimately I decided to not go. Was it raining a lot in that side of town? My switches are mostly in baggies in a big ass cardboard box. Got like 5 tubs from Omni that I'll probably throw them. Yeah, honestly, Rob, I would say the majority that I have are in plastic bags in like a bucket, and only some of them are actually properly stored. Okay, wasn't raining past 11. It rained here until like, so downtown till like 2:30, 3 o'clock. So we got the worst of it, I'd say. But do you guys label the bags at least? Yes and no. Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. No, I don't really label the bags. I just hope to God I remember what's inside the bag. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. No. There's been a few times where I've just completely forgotten. And again, I'm not gonna lie. There are 2 or 3 bags of switches. I have zero idea what they are. And in fact, you guys saw me struggle with my memory of what a switch was. And I have a bag of switches that I think I bought 2 years ago. I have no idea what they are, and I have no plans on using them on stream anyways, because I have no idea what they are, and I don't want to go through that whole process of trying to figure out what they are. So, no idea. I'm pretty positive I bought them from like AliExpress way back when. I'm pretty positive, but I don't remember. If it's the same color, I label it. Oh, true. I only label it if it's lubed and unlubed versions. Okay, I actually do that. That I do. If I lube a whole bag and I have like a mix of unlubed and lubed switches, I'll put lubed. That's it. That's all I do. AliExpress build when? You know, a lot of people have been asking me to do like an AliExpress build, like just do a cheap build from AliExpress. But I gotta tell you guys, it's not exactly super cheap to build from AliExpress. The shipping and import fees here in Canada are probably more expensive than doing AliExpress keyboards. Or than doing regular ass keyboards, rather. I remember the last batch of switches I bought from AliExpress got hit with like a huge import fee, and I just said never again. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, and it also takes months if you don't opt for like the really expensive shipping. Back to our roots, some budget builds would be cool. I could care less if the parts come from Ali or not. Yeah, I am definitely going to be doing some more fun projects soon. Probably not the month of June, but in July, expect a few really fun projects that are a little bit offbeat. I don't expect those to do like super well in terms of people being interested, but I think you guys will enjoy them still. Did you expect us to have a the Cycle 8? Honestly, dude, I have no idea when that's coming in. I've been told like 3 or 4 different dates for that already. And I have not received anything at all, so. Just did an AliExpress build that was under $70. Shipped in Canada, a regular? Because Canada is usually where it becomes more expensive. I hear something outside and I don't know what the fuck it is. It's driving me up the walls. I don't know if you guys can hear, but it sounds like someone sanding something. It's like driving me up the walls. I have very sensitive hearing to certain things. And like there's certain frequencies that like, I don't know why, they drive me nuts. And yeah, I can hear something that's kind of playing with my ears right now. I'm camping right now to sneak away from the fam to watch a little bit. Oh, what? Dude, camping sounds really fun. Listen with your special ears. Oh my god. Cycle 7 was sort of a nightmare, so interested if we can get it right with the 8. What made you say the Cycle 7 was a bit of a nightmare? I heard tons of people had problems with PCBs. I heard that was like a big issue with PCBs. The tri mode PCB? Yeah. So did they ever resolve that out of curiosity? Because that was like one of the big selling points of the Cycle 7, right? Love being outdoors, but haven't been in camping in a few years. Yeah, I've only been camping one time ever, like legit fun camping, but most of the stuff I do is considered glamping, so... Made, I have a question for you, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna leave you unbanned, right? I have a question for you. I'll give in to your attention-seeking bullshit. Do you have like anything better to do with your life? It sounds really fucking pathetic, your life, to be honest. Like, I swear to God, you're in here like once every day. But it sounds like you have nothing of value going on. Which is wild to me, that you have so much time to be in something you don't like doing. Absolutely wild to me, bro. But hey, you keep doing you though, dude. You'll probably be on your deathbed soon, you know? Getting old, still watching my stream, still typing in my chat. Absolutely crazy to me. It's my dielectric grease. Dielectric grease. Did I not have any more? Oh, it's right here. But pretty crazy, dude. Annihilate. Imagine being so fixated on someone's teeth. Oh, even past that, it just sounds like they have nothing to do. Absolutely nothing of value. But it's alright. Not a big deal. The worst part about the Cycle 7 is every cube that gets revealed that isn't 2+ kilograms gets online. Wait, what? What happened with that, Fred? 2+ kg gets online hate with people saying this gets cycled? Wait, what does that mean exactly? 2+ kg. And what is that? Cycled? I've never heard anyone say that before. I'm fixated on Alex's face. God damn, dude. Kilograms? Wait, people compare the weight of the keyboard? Oh, is that people saying that they want the keyboard to weigh more? That's a very odd argument to have, dude. Very odd argument. More fixated on IEMs. Yeah, it just seems like I love heavy keyboards, but even so, like, okay, even if the keyboard weighed a little bit less, like, what does it matter? If it sounds good and feels good and types well, like, what does it matter? That's interesting that people would make that argument. Yeah, it seems like, again, I've never heard anyone make that argument, but I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but damn, that's an interesting argument to make. I think it comes to that whole thing where it's like, what's it called? Weight equals premiumness type thing. Hi Elma, how you doing? I love how Alex hangs one of the IEMs at the same time. Oh, you know why? If I put both IEMs in, so if I put both of them in, you get that kind of like sense of you can't hear yourself. And then I start talking really, like I already talk loud anyways, but then I talk really loud. So I try not to put both IEMs in. My LED keyboards are even more toxic in red community. God damn, dude. Crazy. Heavy keeps are nice, but weight isn't a determining factor for me. Yeah, I would also say that I'm on the very opposite end of the spectrum. Like, okay, here's a question for you guys. Does the weight of a keyboard matter to you guys? Hi, Universal. Like, does it matter? Like, if you had two really good keyboards and one weighed 7 pounds and the other one weighed 3 pounds, would you buy the 7-pound board or the 3-pound board? If both sounded and felt exactly the same. Dope hair, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I do enjoy a heavy board. Imagine both boards look identical as well, just one weighs more. Would you want the heavier board? Or like, I know there's tons of other factors that can come in something, but to me, truth be told, it wouldn't matter. Like, I don't care if I have the 7-pound board or the 3-pound board. That's it. I think I can go either way there.
Heavier for me.
Sleepy. Thank you so much for the Prime, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you. Heavy feels like higher quality to me. Yeah, I think maybe it is. Weight can help with people feeling that the product's premium. I get that. Heaviest for me, it may be just that I feel like I'm getting more material per dollar. Oh, that's an interesting take as well. A lot of honking outside. I do enjoy heavy keyboards, but I want to try PC boards as well. And if the PC board will sound and feel better with what I have planned for the keyboard, I don't care about the weight then. Damn. Yeah, PC boards, I feel like PC boards are kind of the exception in a lot of cases because they can be a little bit quieter overall, or not quieter rather, but lighter
Alex,
overall.
If I don't have a board to build, can I send you my body to tinker with on stream?
Huh? Huh? Dang. There's Paige, thank you so much for the tier 1.
And I cannot lie.
Thank you, appreciate you. Big boards and I cannot lie. Damn. This is a 1.6. Looks like it. Alright, let's plug this all in. Oh, what? Huh? PC bottoms are goated. I think my favorite trend as of recent, though, when it comes to keyboards, is the mix of materials. I really like boards that mix, whether it's a polycarbonate top or bottom, mixed with aluminum or brass or anything like that. I love the way that looks. I believe it was the Quantum looked really cool like that. You can get the Envoy like that now. I think even the Sonnet. I think the Sonnet will look a little nicer just because you can probably see more of the materials. But mixed material keyboards are really cool. Alex, can we mix our materials? God damn, that was clean, bro. I'm not going to lie. God damn, I don't know what to say, man. That's crazy to me. Is there going to be a full PC Sonnet? As far as I know, yes. Or wait, no, is there? I don't know, actually, Plady. I don't remember if there's going to be one. The Quantum has the unusual, unique polycarbonate accent, which is also slick. Yeah, if you can have like a really nice blend of materials, the keyboards usually end up looking super fucking good, dude. Super, super fucking good. GMK Star? No, I have not done that. Because if you haven't, I'm going to try and change that. Beldoink, if you want me to build a GMK Star, that'd be hilarious, dude. Yes, the client sent keycaps as well. Sent 2 batches of keycaps, actually. I may actually see if the client wants to do a second build date for this. For the second PCB. You other gamers can't deny. Oh my god, dude. Mode announced an update to the Sonnet, same internals, but also accommodating the lattice mounts. Oh yes, the sale for the new Sonnets will be relatively soon-ish. All right, let's screw this guy in now. Boss approved, June 21st, off for the Elden Ring DLC. Oh, let's go. Actually, you know what? That's okay, June 21st. Maybe. Because, okay, I've been kind of struggling with like games that I've been trying to find interest in. I tried to play Destiny yesterday for a little bit. I had some fun with Destiny. I might do some more Destiny playthroughs, I guess, but TFT is getting kind of boring for me. Getting a little bit, TFT is getting kind of stale. Maybe I do a second playthrough. I guess technically a third playthrough of Elden Ring. Maybe I do something different. But I don't know. And then prepare myself for the DLC as well. Hello, Screws, come up. Take care, Abel. Take care, man. Did you see the trailer for the DLC? It might be the best trailer for a game that I've seen. It goes so hard. For which one? Elden Ring? I don't think I've actually... Oh, no, me and Angel watched it. Me and Angel watched it together. We sat down one day over Discord and we watched it. Looked lovely. Have I tried X-Defiant? No. I heard it's supposed to be really good. Like, I heard it's supposed to be an actual good game by Ubisoft. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to play it, though. I don't know if I want to play another competitive shooter type game. Because, like, I think I burnt myself up on Apex. And I think, like, that's it for me. I found it really boring, which X-Defiant, it could just be also, like, you just not interested in, like, I don't blame you. I'm also kind of losing interest in those style games, so I get ya. I get ya. A lot of my friends have been playing it, and they seem to really be enjoying it, so join us in Destiny. It's getting pretty good right now. I've heard it's getting really good right now. That's why I reinstalled it. Someone called me a hacker yesterday. That is actually a very good compliment. I finished my studies. Now I play Apex again. Oh, this one's good. Clip in this. Apex is, I don't know. A few of my friends want to get back into Apex, but what's my opinion on the Pluto? The Pluto's it's a very nice keyboard. It didn't get quite as much time in the sun compared to the Cycle 7 just because they came out literally at the exact same time. I've always preferred the way that the Pluto looks. I think the Cycle 7 may have an edge on like overall sound profile, but the Pluto is definitely the prettier keyboard out of the two of those. But my connection to the Asian server is unbearable. For which one, Farhan? I still play Apex, and some days it makes me mad. Yeah, I was gonna say, Elquan, I thought you quit that game, man. I thought you said that's enough. I didn't know you were still playing it, bro. X Defiant? Oh. Armored Core? I want to try that game. I did, then I started again. God, Elquan. Armored Core seems like it's gonna be fun if I start playing that, but I think the only game I'm like sort of interested in right now is a little bit of Destiny. Dude, I heard there was listen, you know, Kip, I was just about to say that, man. I heard Diablo 4 got a huge fucking update. Huge. I just don't know if I want to play it, man. I really don't know if I want to play it. Lubing first time banana splits. Any suggestions? Go very light on banana splits. Also, I believe with banana splits, you might want to film them as well, but just a very light coat of lube. Only try to lube the stem of the switch as well. Playing any other game other than Helldivers seems like, oh my god, dude, democracy. This guy knows democracy. Hey, it's a fun game. Don't get me wrong, but Helldivers is also starting to feel a bit repetitive right now. So, I'm actually losing a bit of interest in the game. I'm not gonna lie. It's fun, but I think they recently shifted the difficulty a little bit. So we used to be able to solo like level 7, me and one friend. Well, not solo, like just double team it, I guess. And now we need 4 people because no one's playing. Solo is super sweaty, but also suck at Apex. I need to find real people to play with. Oh, for Apex Legends. Guys, give me 4 or 5 minutes. I'm gonna go and see if I can fully flatten this out. I'm just not gonna do it on stream because I don't want to break this desk because it's already broken enough. So I'll be back in like 4 or 5 minutes. I'm gonna be right back, okay? I'm just gonna go find a mallet and get this to be fixed. Be right back, okay? Mute. Hello. That wasn't 5 minutes? Well, I got it pretty flat. Well, it's not going any more than this, but it should be completely fine for the build. That'd be funny if it wasn't bent, it was just your desk. Yeah, that would be... I would have definitely laughed as well, for sure. Alright. Let's put these switches in. We're going to do the orange switches first. Also, Alutech, was there a difference between the ones in the two different baggies here? We demand you bend the desk on stream. I'm not going to lie, getting this to work was kind of loud, so it's a solder PCB. It was a smidge loud to get this in, so I'm kind of glad I muted the stream. What's my favorite 60%? Honestly, lately it's been the Ori. I don't know. I have a lot of good 60s that I really enjoy using, so like thoroughly enjoy using. The bag with the less switches is for the alphas. Spacebar, enter, backspace, left shift. Wait, the bag with the less switches. Okay, so we're using this for less switches. Let me take this one here off. Let us take this out of here. Oh man, I can never remember the trick to get these off, but it's pinching it on all four sides. Howdy, sir. Howdy, howdy. How you doing, man? So, bag with less switches for alphas, spacebar, enter, backspace, left shift. If there's enough past the spacebar. Okay, so we're doing alphas first. So this is all for alphas then. Although I don't think there's going to be enough for all the alphas. So I guess let's do modifiers first on this, if that sounds good to you. Oops. I don't think there'll be enough on this for the alphas. Yeah, they're SKCM Orange Alps. Maybe it'll be enough. I don't know. I don't know if there'll be enough. It almost doesn't look like there will be. Let's do the alphas first. Seller went through and suggested them for alphas. Sounds good. We'll do alphas first then. Okay, we'll do alphas minus the num row for now. How come he suggested them for a different... Oh shit, this one here is all mangled. I'm very curious. What was the suggestion based off of? Yeah, we don't get to do Alps very often, so I gotta admit, I'm a little excited to see how this is gonna sound. I'm pretty excited. Just join what's good. What's good? How you doing? How are you, son of you? Alps are rare since they're not being made anymore. I think that's the reason why. I think people also just... It's just standard now to use the MX pin layout. Oh god. Okay, this one here is really fucked up. Perhaps I should have went through these before stream because some of the pins are a little bit mangled. It's okay. Longer on stream then. I thought the guy would come back with the whole teeth thing. I thought maybe he'd show up again while I was gone. That's crazy. The guy must have a crush on me. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be enough at all for the alphas here. Let's see. So, Ala, how did you want to handle this then? We can get this many done with alphas, and then 1, 2, 3 more. So there'll still be 3 left. Don't we all have a crush on you? Goddamn, Ilk One. You let me know, and I shall do it for you. I low-key think I will give you my suggestion based off of just the way they feel. They feel identical, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe, since this won't even fill up, let's do all the alphas? Okay. Okay, let's do that. Let me actually just do this then. Take this all off. Take this off as well. Let us do that. I'm not sure. Did Alu say better feel and sound compared to the rest of the batch? Okay, okay. Sounds good. Did you want to leave one as a spacebar, Alu? If that's the case, since we're not going to have enough for the alphas anyways. Totally up to you, obviously. I guess my thought process is you'd want the spacebar to also feel and sound good too. Since it's probably going to be your most used key there. Totally up to you. Yes? Okay, we'll leave one to that. And then, I guess my last question. Sorry, Alu. You're very involved in today's build. My last question for you is, which of the alphas do you not want to have these? Because there'll be a few alphas that we don't get to put them on. So we have to make that executive decision, which is might be a little nerve-wracking. Yeah, we could maybe ignore these, or we could ignore some on the bottom here. Totally up to the owner in this case. Actually, that's a really good idea. Maybe we take it off these four. Yeah, I think that's actually a good idea. It's always easier to remove ALP switches from the bottom because you have to press in on the sides anyways than it is from the top. Do you cherry pick for spacebar? Yeah, so one thing that I do a lot of that you guys might not actually see on stream is I actually do a lot of cherry picking of switches for people's spacebars. It happens quite often. I do a lot of that where I will off stream sometimes even just desolder someone's spacebar and find a better switch. But I feel like that's just easier for me to do when I'm not streaming. That way there I can kind of better get a grasp of switches that I want. Also, Mr. Mod Musings. I don't know if you got my message, Mr. Mod Musings. Oh, you did. Oh, you know what? I did get that. Never mind. You know, to answer you now, Matthew, I did get that tracking. I just had no idea what that was. So I was like, I guess Nine-Ni's shipping me something. Perfect. Put this one to the side. I have to fix that. Kind of want another coffee, man. I messed up one of my switches so bad once. The pen bent in two. I don't have any good ways to fix that, but I've definitely done that too, where it's split into half, that like horizontally across like the flat side of the pen. Definitely, dude. Do your Nixie legs kind of not clicking into the bottom housings when I put films in? I haven't had that happen. I know exactly what you're talking about, Ziz, but usually my Nixie switches will just close nicely with no resistance or anything like that. Like they just kind of click in. So I haven't had what you're talking about happen. Sorry guys, I'm also just gonna have to align some of these legs, because some of them are bent backwards. Because sometimes in ALPS boards, just a little piece of info, some of the older ALPS boards, for whatever reason, I don't actually know the reason behind this, what they'll do is when you desolder them, kind of show you guys, you'll actually desolder them, and the pins are actually all bent like this. Like, this is how they purposely bend them on certain ALPS boards. And then sometimes they're pinned straight. Like, I don't understand why there's a discretion between two of them. But I've desoldered enough of these to know that sometimes what happens is they actually curve them this way, and they kind of like flatten them against the PCB. They're really weird to desolder. I don't know why they kind of hook them like that, and it's only certain switches that they do it to. But it's a bit odd. Like I said, I don't quite understand the reasoning. I'm not really an ALPS expert. I see some of the plastics have fallen off entirely too. That's okay. Some of the little locking legs. Oh yeah, I can see it's all fallen off from the package. It's okay. They're fragile. Yeah, some of the little legs on the side. Oh, you can even see this one here, for example. Looks like it's about to snap off, which it probably will when we put this in. This shouldn't matter much. Remember there was a, yeah, it just snapped off right now. Remember there was a really bad batch that I had to desolder one time? And as, it was just a really terrible batch of switches, like ALP switches. And every single one of them was just snapping as you'd remove it, even if you did it super carefully. The owner warned me about it, and I was like, nah, that's not possible. No, it's very possible. Slap them against the bottom of the case. I would be very interested to know something. Again, I am not an ALPS expert, so I don't know if anyone has more knowledge about this. How come some of the switches have like a 2 on it? One of them has an N. I think there's like an M on one of them. But most of these have N's. 2, N, M. I'm so curious. I'm very, very curious. Batch numbers? I'm not sure. Again, I've desoldered a lot of these. I've only ever done like 4 builds ever for ALPS. Okay, I'm gonna kind of cherry pick these as we go. So nice.
At what point is the honeymoon stage over?
Between me and you, Jibble? Never. But if you mean with keyboards, everyone has varying levels of honeymoon phases with keyboards, I find. Everyone has varying degrees of it. A mold position? Oh, true. That's also very true. I like interesting little things like that. It's always cool. All right, let's see. Now this is the bent one, and I gotta somehow wiggle this in here. Perfect. Bent plate, not a problem. ALPS build indeed, Mr. Soran. Been a while. I built the ALPS last month. And I think I built one prior to that, the month prior too. I think I've been doing one ALPS build a month almost. I probably couldn't see that because of work. Perhaps. Yeah, I've been a lot of clients have been asking for ALPS. Oh yeah, guys, I've been meaning to say this too. If you guys, I've been having some confusion with some of the, I don't know how better to word this, by the way. Some people have been messaging me because they just want switch lubing done, and they'll send me a normal email asking if it's something I offer. I think the best way to do this is just to go through the same form as the build request. But I think it's also causing some issues with people not understanding that you can actually, like, we can actually do just switch lubing. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Basically, you can use the same form, but I guess my question for you guys is, should I make a separate form just for switch lubing? Like, I don't know how many people are actually interested in that, but I've had enough people message me now where they seem like confused that the build form might be different from a switch lubing form. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking in circles. Feels ignored, man. Have we seen the LPUT? What's that? Zen.
When is the new Sonnet stream coming? I am trying to see your Sonnet.
Okay, so the new Sonnet stream, I don't have a specific date, but I'm going to try to keep a day open. And I will get that done ASAP. I don't have any knowledge on when the prototype's coming to me yet, though. No knowledge yet. Separate form, 2 forms. Okay, done deal. Done deal, guys. That's something I'll work on probably later tonight. That might not be necessary. People can fill up the keyboard specs. Yeah, but sometimes Zany. So I think what's happening is a lot of people want me to do their switches, but also don't want me to build something. So I guess they feel they have to send me a build, and that's where the confusion starts. Alex, you got a bunch of Filipino people in your chat. What is your opinion on Jollibees? Okay, guys, I feel like this is a trap. First of all, Beldoink. So thank you. Listen, I don't know if it's here. Okay, Defa trap, 100%. There ain't nothing wrong with Jollibees. It's such a good place. I don't mind Jollibees, okay? Jollibees is good. I 100% though prefer some of the other fried chicken places. For whatever reason, and this is just speaking on their fried chicken, okay? I do think that it, to me, is about the same as KFC. Okay? Like, it's not something I will go out of my way to go and get. It's just, I don't know, man. I've only ever tried 2 locations here. Okay? There it is. Damn cooked. To me, it's just a somewhat nicer version of KFC. Unsub? Okay, guys. I knew this is a trap. Leave me alone. What about the ube desserts? I've never had that from them. The first time I ever went was I had their spaghetti, I guess, and the chicken. And the spaghetti was okay. I think because it's a bit sweeter, it's definitely like my thing. Like I enjoyed it. I've never tried their peach mango pie. So I can't comment on it. It sounds delicious though. But I gotta admit, I wasn't a huge fan of the chicken. Like, it was okay. So I like their fried chicken, but don't like their spaghetti. I feel like a lot of people with the spaghetti anyways, is very like hit and miss. Does this have a blocker here? It does. Disrespect comparing it to KFC. Well, you know what, actually? Lately, okay, I feel like my fried chicken choices are very like, people hate me for them. But lately, Popeyes has been going downhill for me. I have not had good experiences with Popeyes. So I've been actually just more into, if I'm going to order fried chicken or get fried chicken, I'll just go to a Korean fried chicken place and then call it a day. But yeah, I think I'm also spoiled because we have so many delicious Korean fried chicken places here. So maybe that's like why I feel this way. That's valid. Popeye's salty. I've just been having really bad experiences with Popeyes. Like, not even like the food tasting bad, but like, well, I guess it is a bit of taste as well. Yeah, I don't know. I just have not been enjoying Popeyes. I feel left out of this conversation. The only one here we got is KFC. KFC is still good. It's just, I feel with KFC, my stomach kills me afterwards, dude. That's true. We got a lot of good Korean fried chicken places here. They tend to be expensive sometimes, though. Yeah, they do. But I mean, bro, listen, I don't mean to start this debate, but like, high key, all the fast food places too, like they're just as expensive these days. And when it comes to Korean fried chicken, the few places that I frequent and I like, it's like $20 and you get a decent amount of food. And I will admit, for $20, I'd rather have $20 worth of a full bowl of chicken than spending like $18, $17 on a combo where I get 3 pieces of chicken that are kind of whatever, a shit ton of fries that I really don't care about these days, and a drink. You know what I mean? So I'd rather have like the big bucket of chicken that's just like stuff that I actually enjoy, that will fill me up. Because, I don't know. That's just me anyways. Chick-fil-A is like $35. Yeah, dude, me and my dad went for food yesterday. Long story short, we ended up going to A&W just because like we need to get out of the rain and yada, yada, yada. But it was, between the two of us, we just ordered 2, I'd say regular like burgers. And it was $35 for 2 burgers from A&W. I don't go to A&W very often. I think that's like the second time I've gone in the last like 365 days. But it is insane. I'm so used to eating around 1,500 calories now that when I went to Korean barbecue with a friend, I had to tap out for a few waves of meat. But fried, I hate to say this, I feel the same way, bro. I'm also used to eating like 1,800 calories now, maybe 2,000 on a good day. That I can't consume as much food as I used to, but I feel like that's just part of getting old, unfortunately. I'm sure if I was to be a little bit more active, which doesn't really seem fair because like I feel like I try my best, but I don't know, still crazy. Make food at home? Yeah, that's definitely the option. Definitely the option here. Make food at home. I'm at like 1,200 calories a day. I'd say most people probably undercount their calories. I thought I was only eating like 1,500, but I think when I really tracked it one day, I was like at 1,900 for the entire day. I'm like, that's true. I walk 5 miles a day and still only lose 1 pound a week. That would make sense though, because I think a pound of fat is technically, not to get all like health related in this stream today, but I think a pound of fat is 3,500 calories. So if you did 1,500 calories, and let's just say you need, because I don't know how active you are outside of walking, that makes sense. You're losing a pound a week, and I think that's substantial as well, Fried. So that's nothing to be like, I don't know if you're saying you're not happy with it. I'd say that's something to be very happy
39
about.
months. That's almost forever. Also, hi.
Thank you, Liam. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, dude, 39 months is a long time. Basically, we've been together forever now, Liam. That's crazy. A pound a week is sustainable? That's very good, in my opinion. That's very, very good. This helped me lose 21 pounds since January. Intermittent fasting. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, again, I had to go through this whole thing when I was... Okay, just a little backstory. When I moved in here, I don't know. So this is my first time living like outside of my parents, like with my parents, right? And you know, when I was with my parents, I didn't really eat a whole lot of like food just because there was nothing around us to go like, you know, fast food places and stuff like that. And I feel like I was in a more active kind of lifestyle because I had to walk everywhere because I don't drive, right? Then here, because it's a little bit more convenient to get foods, it wasn't even so much the quality of food I was eating. Like, it wasn't so much eating like a burger and stuff like that. It was just, I think I was going crazy with calories because everything's just very convenient. And I shot up from, I was 172 pounds, I would say probably closer to 168 pounds. And I shot up to 192 within like 6 or 7 months. That's all muscle? Thanks, dude. And when I was like, shit, like what's going on? And I went down this whole like rabbit hole of learning of, all right, why am I like, what, like, I had no idea, dude, because truth be told, I never learned about like caloric intake in school and stuff like that. Like, I just heard stuff about having the metabolism and eating these particular foods. It's never like how much food you should have and calories and stuff. So when I learned that, you know, one of the best things you can do for yourself on top of being active to burn calories, it's just kind of making sure you're eating stuff that has more protein, more filling for you. Just like basically counting calories, which, you know, seems like everyone always talks down about it. But the moment I did that, dude, the moment I actually started counting calories, just roughly, and it wasn't like I was going super crazy, and just making sure I was in a deficit, dude, I went from 191 to I'm on 107, let's just say 177 right now in 8 months. And that's with me not working out like crazy, but just watching what I eat. There are some days I go over, but you have to not like kill yourself for that. You have to be like, all right, whatever, like that happens. But on most days, I would say like I'm just a little bit below like what my recommended intake is. So yeah, I think it matters to be a little bit more, you know, active, and you have to kind of watch what you eat a little bit too. But yeah, it definitely helped me, dude. Definitely helped me. Like I had no idea about this stuff, and then I went down this big rabbit hole, talked to a few people about it. Makes a lot of sense now. We have 2 Popeyes only and have to say it bangs. But with KFC, I have the same story like you. Yeah, this KFC kills my stomach, dude. Kills it. Anyways, that's my story about I can fill you with 0. What the fuck? In the 90s, the US had like 29-cent Burger Tuesdays and 39-cent cheeseburgers. Was an insane time to be alive. Actually, you know a big thing that really helped me too, guys? I try to be active, but having a sedentary job can be difficulty to lose the belly fat. Well, really a big thing that helped me was not drinking sodas. Like, actually, when I moved in here, I was back on sodas for a little bit. And then when I stopped drinking sodas... And also, dude, I'm going to say this, and I'm probably going to have a lot of hate in chat right now. Bro, let me tell you guys. Raise your hand if you drink 1 or 2 bubble teas a week. You know how many fucking calories are in bubble teas? I cut that out entirely, dude. I was having like 1 or 2 a week as well, because I'm like, oh, they're just insanely good. Now bubble tea is good for you? Okay, Evo. Dude, bubble teas, like some of those drinks can get up to like 800 calories. That's even with some of like the lower amounts of sugar. It's crazy how much calories those have. I get extra ice, no sugar. So you got to be a little bit careful drinking those too. Like tapioca, all that stuff. Like it might seem like a fun little treat, but a moderation. Flavored sparkling water for me all day. I say pop for weekends. I just drink sugar-free pop. If I do crave like that particular flavor, sugar-free. I love a good extra sugar, extra large bubble tea with bubbles and a waffle. God damn, Evo. You're my fun little treat, no calories, despite how sweet you are. God damn. Healthy Otos. Well, I don't think I'm I don't think I'm a super healthy person, to be honest. Like I could probably move around a bit more. Like I'm still trying to shave off this last like 6 or 7 pounds. I want to get back to like my original weight. I'll be honest, I haven't been doing the best job at it lately. I kind of reintroduced myself to like what I was doing about a week ago, and I've already noticed like a little bit of a change. But yeah, again, we're only human, you know. We're all make, you know, bad choices when it comes to eating and stuff. But how tall am I? I'm 5'10". So I want to get back to like 168. That's like my goal by the end of this year. So speak for yourself, human. Huh? What the? All right, let's solder this bad boy in now. Let us solder. Looking good though. This is, yeah, perfect. Are you taller than Teja? I think I am taller than Teja, but I don't remember how tall Mr. Teja is. I don't remember his exact height. I'm apparently not taller than Tim. Tim's pretty tall. All right, let's warm up the iron here. He's somewhere in that range. I just don't know what range of. I think I'm maybe like an inch taller than Teja. Not very much taller. Tim's kind of tall. I heard that guy doesn't like the walk though. Pro tip: when consuming sugar or carbs, always balance it out with some sort of protein. Carbohydrates, which is spike your insulin. Yeah, I mean, that's also something that I need to start doing too. Is I mean, I think I am pretty good with protein intake though. Like just naturally without doing supplement stuff. Like I'd say I'm pretty damn good. I try to work in some sort of protein to almost every single meal. It just makes me feel more satiated, so that's the way I like eating. Avo, goddamn dude. Is the Uni Skylong GK68 a good keyboard? I think GK68s can be good, but I'm not too familiar with GK68s. Makamura. So nice.
Wow, 19 months. Wow, nice. Wow.
Wow, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, Pickle, I don't really do a whole lot of those boards. Honestly, I'd like to, but it's tough sometimes to kind of like push myself to want to do those because like they would be personal projects and I don't really need those boards, to be honest. Like they don't really tickle my fancy in any way. Just gonna do one pin on a few of these and just make sure it's all seated nice. I know I say this to you guys like every stream now, but again, making sure switches are seated along the PCB is one of the most important things you can do for your keyboard if you're soldering it and building it. So important to do this. And the way you can do that is just soldering one pin on a few corners and then just doing like one or two switches in between and kind of flushing out the PCB. This will not only dramatically change the way your keyboard sounds, but it also makes things level. Take your time with stuff that you're doing, right? Looking good. Watching Alex's streams always tickle my fancy. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Alex, the PCB's upside down. Who said that? Meme God? Could have sworn that was Adam. What do you want me to solder it like this? Would this make you feel better? They tickle my pickle? What the? Def and Adam comment? Yeah. Alex, it's win keyless. Actually, you know what? Alex, you missed a switch. Remember the solder in the ground wire clueless? Adam isn't here, don't worry. He can't hurt you. He's in my mind. He lives rent-free there. That Adam guy. Yeah, the pins on these are so long. Did we ban him? No, we haven't banned anyone for that yet. We probably should have issued a ban for that other guy today. I want to live rent-free in... Oh my god, dude. What the sussiness? We need some gachimuchi. What is that? Wait, was it supposed to put my... Wait, was I supposed to put it in my Discord username? For what, Farhan? How's that sus? That was romantic? Oh, listen here. I know exactly what you were trying to say. Did you guys watch the Tim stream yesterday? I couldn't attend. The one and only legendary Tim was apparently streaming a keyboard yesterday. How is this the most sus chat has been? I know. No, I hate Tim Keelis. Damn. Tim streamed? Yeah, Tim and Matt were streaming a keyboard. I made him come out of retirement. True. Actually, yeah, you are the reason he started streaming one time. How was he? I didn't watch it, Matthew. I didn't have time. How was the stream? Be honest, too. You don't have to be nice. We're very honest here. Do you think he did a good job? It was fun, no sussy? It's very unlike Tim. Classed up the place? Why even watch Tim? No sussy. Rate his coffee out of 10. Oh, did he make you coffee? Tim Keymore. Tim and not sus is like Adam and not being trolled. Edit some music with some meme-worthy porn sounds. What the hell, Soren? Is that by definition? I don't want to play that. I don't want to play sussy music on stream. Starting to hitting us all with internet lore. God damn. I need to ask your opinion on something, please. I was gonna get in the Luck 65 with HMX Hisense V2. Since it has a FlexCut PCB, I don't know if it'll sound clacky. Dax, I'm gonna hit you with the most real answer here, okay? It will not sound clacky. If it has a very flexy PCB, like a FlexCut riddled PCB, it will just sound thin. And you're also pairing it with a very thin sounding switch. How much is the Lux 65 or Lucky 65? I just don't think that's a good combination that you should go for. I don't mean to be like, you know, flex cuts are bad, because I don't think that. But I don't think that will give you the desired result that you want. 105 CAD? Oh shit, that's really tough to get this price point then. No, Dax, I'm gonna be honest. Let me see. Pause the stream for a second. What is this PCB? What is this keyboard? Let me see this. Lucky 65. Oh. Oh my god. Lucky 65. Enter. Velocifier. Does it show a picture of the PCB? It does here. I don't see flex cuts on this PCB. Maybe it's just me. The picture I am looking at on Velocifier's website, maybe it's just me. I don't see flex cuts on this. Was there a different version? That's a cute little keyboard, actually. I think the plate has flex cuts, which doesn't really matter too much in the long run. The plate seems to have flex cuts, but the PCB doesn't. I think actually you'll be fine doing this. My suggestion to you, I'm looking at the PCB now. Again, I don't know how this keyboard normally sounds. My final answer is pick it up. I'd say why not. Don't go with Hisense. Go with something a bit deeper. I don't want you to like hate the keyboard. IMO, pick up something like Obscura switches or cream sodas. If you want to go the long pull route, pick up one of those two switches. Those will give you the clack you want without being like overly thin, because Hisense are thin switches. But yeah, I think you'd be fine to use this keyboard as is. And then if you really need to, you can throw a little bit of that bottom foam in too. Yeah, but I think this should be fine for what you're looking for then. If it had flex cuts in the PCB, I would say hard no. But since this doesn't have it, yes, go with it. Also, I would probably avoid putting any sort of mounting, like don't put the gaskets on the bottom underneath the spacebar. That is usually a no-no with keyboards, and I can see that they did that here. So just avoid putting anything on that. Just leave it blank. At least experiment with it anyways. But yeah, that's my recommendation to you then. I hope that helps your answer. GMK Modern Materials Stone or GMK Olive Dark on a green derivative. How green is the green derivative? Why am I flipping this over? How green is it? I don't remember the green. Is it a dark green? Thanks, no worries. And don't get HMX, get cream sodas, is what I understood. Yes. Yes, that's 100% what I'm saying. Again, just as a little disclosure to you, I've never built the Lucky 65. But if I had to guess, I think that would be the clackiest without being thin combination you can get for that particular board. How can you ask that when the designer's in the chat? Let's see. Hey, listen, you know I love Matthew, but oh no, I would actually go with if it's more of like an alpine green, I would 100% go with Modern Materials. I don't think olive would look super good on this, but it is a nice like blue green, so I think you'd be better off with Modern Materials. It's a little bit more neutral. I think olive, you need a certain colorway to make work. Yeah, olive is a bit too saturated. Modern Materials works too well with a lot of colors. It does work really well. It's a nice keycap set. It's a very, very nice keycap set. I bought KKB Helleboros for my... Oh, dude! Kikobos Helleboros is really nice. I think you're going to like that Elk One. Modern Materials is so popular that Matt can't even get more sets. Is Matthew looking for more personal sets? I mean, dude, Matthew's work speaks for itself, man. I'm a big fan of Matthew and Cena, personally. You know what I mean? Before Twitch, where did keyboard nerds congregate? Some forum called Geekhack and some other places, I guess, called Reddit. I don't know, places I don't go to. Keep Talk or Geekhack. I wanted more accents, but it's sold out. I can't get extras. Oh yeah, those did sell out really quickly. Very, very quickly. What switch would you recommend for the Chroma 60? Ooh, the curry switcher would be very nice for that. I actually would go with a milky yellow, personally. I think a milky yellow would slap in that board. Milky yellows are just genuinely good switches, though. Have you seen the Ruberho's GMK set to secure a Jane? I did see that. I don't necessarily like that whole idea. I think it's a bit silly, and I'm gonna be honest, I think it's a bit obnoxious, but I mean, it's to each their own, I guess. They're obviously able to do what they want to do. I don't really necessarily care for either. I thought the Jane was cool looking, but again, to each their own. I'm not planning on buying one of those ever, so. It's at least a way to guarantee getting one thing instead of hoping and praying for a raffle. for with the Ruber hose one. It's still a problematic, I'd say, because now you're gonna have someone who has gotten lucky, who plans on flipping, and they can flip everything opposed to just flipping one thing. So I don't think it actually solves any issues. It just still the same old issue. Overhyped, agreed. Jane is way too expensive, IMO. Yeah, Janes are quite expensive. I built enough of them to know that I like the Jane a little bit. It's not my most favorite keyboard in the world, but it's not a keyboard I'd dish out that amount of money for. If you're into keyboard history, I guess, sure, but I'm personally not too into it. But there are a lot of overhyped products, you know. But I think it's also important to remember hype means different things to different parties, I guess. So also something to consider. Personal preference indeed. Making you buy one product for another feels wrong. I don't know. I just feel like it just feeds into people who are planning to flip things. While it's obnoxious, I think it's better than the forced lack of stock both for the Jane and Kohaku. I still don't see why either haven't been ran as true capped group buys. I've been told that the reasoning behind it is just to keep quality in control, which is fine. I don't know. I have opinions on that kind of stuff anyways. But I feel like I need to kind of think a little bit more before talking. But I will say, I think limited run products can be fun. But also, I see why they're bad. I think my idea of limited run products is maybe a cool colorway while everything else is readily available type thing. Maybe that's a fun way to make something limited. However, if it was for a not as popular product, I would say then makes sense because you don't want to take up inventory space. For example, if it's a keycap set, keycaps don't move like they used to. And if you know it's going to take you a few months to sell through 200 units or 400 units or something, yeah, it makes sense as a limited run, you know? It does keep the hobby a little bit exciting, but the last thing I want to see the hobby become again, and maybe this is just me speaking like someone who's seen it at its worst, is when the hobby just becomes, people who care about dollar amounts and selling to people who actually want something cool and profit from people who will consider themselves, flippers and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, I do think that it's fine for people to release limited products and do whatever they want of anything, So I think it's fine. I think it's obviously up to the runners and the designers, their products. I just think it's shitty when people take advantage of that stuff. Key machine stuff? Yeah, I think we're doing a pretty good job on the key machine stuff. There are still small teams of people, and I'm sure they want to provide, but they also know their limits. Yep, that's also a big part of it too, not going crazy, keeping quality under control. I think my main problem with that particular, I'll just try to say my words as nicely as I can. I think when you're selling something like that, and then you use that as a ticket to entry for other things, I don't know, I sort of feel like that kind of makes the product obviously worth more to people who are very notorious for flipping things, and then they get involved, which, I don't know, I feel like after that it becomes kind of a bad time. To run projects like that? That's probably a better question for Mike, but I know the answer to that. I just don't know what Mike wants me to say here. I'll let Mike. I think Meme God honestly asked Mike. He probably have like a way better way to answer that. But there'll be cool things coming from Key Machine. It's not just keycap related. But it's consider it sort of like a healthier version of the Foundry from Rama. Where projects that are really cool can be done in small batches because we probably know they won't sell super well, but we still want to run them. I hope that answers. I feel like Mike will probably have more, not the Rama mention. Hey, it has to be mentioned, unfortunately. Literally the same address at the bottom. Yep. Novel piece. Hold on. I'm getting like a phone call. Who's calling me? I have never heard of this number in my entire life. Oh, I heard Pulsar has a keyboard. They messaged me to take a look at it. I don't know if that's something you guys want me to showcase on stream, but I heard Pulsar has a keyboard now. It's Destiny calling? Yeah. They're gonna ask if I want my ducks cleaned. Stubbs, thank you, man. Appreciate the tier 1. I hope you're having a good day today, bro. Mike calling from a secure line. True. He's like, what are you doing? Exposing secrets. Don't miss out on your extending your car's warranty. Is that the calls you get? I never get that. I always get like ducks cleaned or my bank account has been hacked and we really need your PIN code right now. JQ, what the? Thank you so much, man, for the 5 tier 1s. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that, JQ. It seems pretty cool. Just feel like a gaming board in 2024 without HE switches is instant L. Oh, really? Doesn't have HE switches? I mean, that's kind of interesting they'd make that play. My damn kid always asking me for rent money. I don't know how she does it when she's 3-year-old. My favorite is when they call and they say, there's an issue with your Windows PC. Just tell them I don't use Windows and their brain breaks. Yeah, Banana, that is pretty funny, dude. It's like, I don't think that's actually what they're calling for. Hydrate? Gotcha, dude. I had a funny one the other day where they called me and there was obviously big lag between me and the person who called. And like, I don't know, I didn't recognize the number, but it looked to be like a local number and I just answered because I was like, fuck it might be someone I know. And I hear them on the other line. I was like, hello. And then they paused and they started speaking to me and then they said, and okay, actually, let me try to like picture how this goes, okay? So basically, I answered and I said, hello. And then there was silence. About like 10 seconds goes by and I'm like, hello? That's when they started talking and they're just like, hi there, is this app, hello? And then I was like, hello? And then they were just like, hi there, hello? Because there was so much lag that I kept saying hello and then they kept saying hello that, I don't know, I thought it was hilarious. So I kept going for like a minute. And it was just, poor person couldn't get past the first sentence. So it was just, hello? And then eventually I hung up because I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? But it was pretty funny. Obviously, there was a big delay that caused us to do that. So, I don't know. I thought it was funny. Maybe it's not funny to you guys, but. Quick question, why does my spacebar sound so good with a short travel switch, like 3.7 millimeter travel and less? Anything 3.9 to 4 sounds like trash. Some boards with different sound profiles actually benefit from having like a louder overall switch. For example, I usually find things like Obscura switches, cream soda switches are very, very awesome for spacebars. They tend to sound very full and, I don't know, just a bit more bright and fun sounding. Especially on boards that maybe don't already have like a good tuning for like a spacebar. But it's very common that long pull switches, and that's kind of why people say like HMX switches are a bit of a cheat code for spacebars. It makes sense. Let's do this. Make sure to floss the board too. Okay, there. Who said that? Fried. Just trying to get as much solder splatter off the PCB as possible. Alrighty. Now let's get the keyboard. Take the top frame off first. They're orange Alps. I noticed that Gateron Silva that came with the Lumen Key pre-builds sound pretty good on a spacebar. Dude, Lumen Key, I will say to this day, Lumen Key is highly underrated. I feel like a lot of people don't give Lumen Key the credit they deserve. Oh, it's the wrong bit. But they are severely underrated. And Indiana issued an order concluding that tacos and burritos are sandwiches in the eyes of the law. Let me read this again to you guys. Another random tidbit here. On May 13th, 2024, a judge in the Allen Superior Court in Indiana issued an order concluding that tacos and burritos are sandwiches in the eyes of the law. Why is that so specific? Why did they even need to pass that? Like, what did that matter at all? Probably because they have some other laws. I don't know what other laws you're referring to, sorry, but that's just, I want to know that particular one. That's a very like specific law. It's because of tax brackets, tax codes. Is there different tax codes for sandwiches? Lots of important things happening in Indiana. Oh man, typeface maker. Oh dude, I've heard of that board. I will get in contact with them and see if I can, but I love that the typeface is still fully assembled. I still have keycaps on it. Love that board. Burritos. I guess they're what, just classifying anything with two pieces of bread in quotations, a sandwich. When you crossed the Indiana state line, you were transported to the underworld. I'm not too familiar with my map of the states, but where's Indiana? Is that in the middle of the states? That is pretty weird, though. What a strange, specific thing. I feel like there's more pressing issues than figuring out whether or not a sandwich is also classified as a taco and a burrito. Or I guess taco and burrito is classified as a sandwich. Very interesting. Middle of nowhere, far from Mexico, so they get no say. So weird. I mean, we have that in Canada too. We have like some weird ass decisions. Like we have so many issues happening in Canada right now, but then Mr. Doug Ford is more concerned about putting alcohol and beer into convenience stores. That's a pressing issue apparently. So a lot of weird things happening worldwide. Don't forget the spa. Yeah, the spa is another thing that I don't know why that's even like a big topic of conversation. Seriously, don't get it. Last year, McDonald's in Brazil said they are not selling ice creams anymore. Now they just sell dessert. and that costs 5% less taxes. So interesting. Carrots are treated as fruits in the EU when it comes to carrot jam. Jam was only made of fruits, so instead of making the change to the law before, they simply added a smaller law for specific products. Bro. So weird. Is that the crackhead guy? No, that was his brother. That was Rob. Why make jam from carrots though? You know, I'd be genuinely interested in trying that though, for real. Actually, you know what? I've been getting, speaking of fruits, I've been going through a grape kick again, and dude, cold grapes are so good. I've never tried a frozen grape. Like, I've heard you guys say they're so delicious. But I've been going through that as like a little sweet snack instead of, you know, going the other route of buying candy. But Dax, yes, 110. Yeah, and then I've been seeing people on the internet do things where they put like, it's not, I don't know what it's called basically, but it's like they basically make the grape, they fill it with some sort of like, I don't know, powder or something. And they have like it's like a sour texture to it afterwards or something like that. It looks delicious. It's supposed to be like Sour Patch Kids. They kind of coat it, you know, and like this. I don't know what they use against citric acid or something like that. I don't know what it was. God, it looks so good though. I saw that reel on Instagram, citric acid and sugared. Damn, it does look good though. I want to ask you if you think HMX switches would fit fine for the KBD 67 R2 lights. My board's from 2021. Dax, there's nothing. I want to say this, Dax. I want to put things. I don't mean to like, you know, not lecture or whatever. First of all, I don't know if you meant by from 2021 is like it's old now and I need to replace it. Truly, man, I have boards that are, there's not much technological advancement even from 2021, man. Just saying. Yes, I don't want to like set your expectations up from like, you know, this is going to be brand new because it's 3 years later. There's nothing wrong with something from 2021. Absolutely nothing wrong. I think though, if you're looking for both of those, like between the KBD 67 R2 Lite and the Lucky, I built one 67 R2 Lite. Those are going to be deeper sound signatures just because of the way the board is. I don't know too much with HMX switches. I've never had that pairing before, but I wouldn't imagine it's going to be super bright sounding. I would still probably say maybe your best bet if your sound signature you want to get is probably going to be the Lucky 65. I just want to like make it a point, Dax. I don't mean to like, you know, call you out on it or anything. It's just, I think it's very important to not discredit some of the older stuff. I think that's the fun part about the hobby, you know? And I also don't want you to just consume products for the sake of consuming, you know? Like, we all have hobbies, and sometimes we all want to buy ourselves a little something, and I totally get that too. But I don't want you to, like, have it in your head that the thing you have is bad, because it might be very good, you know? Can anyone recommend me a board from $200? Dude, Lumen, I would go Lumen Key, bro. But also, I feel like more people would probably like the Neo 65, just because you can get multiple different ways to mount that thing. But I'd still like Lumen Key a lot. I would personally go with Lumen Key. All right, so this goes here. And this goes... Do they only have... Oh, this is a Molex connector. I mean, whatever, it's fine. I was like, what? Where's their second connector on this? This plugs into this, and the Molex goes to that. Okay. Dax, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate that, dude. Friend got an all-in kit Lumen 65 and was thoroughly surprised by it. I've been saying this, man, and I don't need to be a broken record about it, but Lumen Key stuff is fucking fire, dude. It's so good for the cost that you're spending, and it just has this like beautiful, bright, full sound signature. Dax, thank you again for the bits. Retro, I'd have been really looking forward to that VOD. Did I build that one there? I know I have a Lumen Key in that Retro White, but I think ours came pre-built. Thanks for the help anytime. So I don't think I've had a reason to kind of take it apart. Oh, it's the wrong bit still. What bit is this? Oh, this is a... my bad. Dude, my eyes are playing tricks on me today. Divinity also restocks 65, 75, and TKLs, so there's good pickings. Yeah. I think Divinity is an amazing brand as well. Alex, what's your pick for most underrated keyboard created by AKB that sold for a little under $500 that's named the OGR? Mine is personally the OGR. I would personally say probably the OGR. I know it's a different take than what you're probably used to, but probably that. Probably the OGR. Good choice. I'm glad you think so. Honestly, your videos on Lumen Key 80 and Neo 80 were the deciding factor for me to get to Neo. I'm still newish and figuring out what I liked, and Neo just checked more boxes. Yeah, so that's a very interesting point too, right? Because I do agree that if you're newer to the hobby and don't know what you like, you're probably better off going with one of the Neo series keyboards. But if you already know what you like out of the hobby, and you like something that's just clacky, with like a bright sound signature, then you're probably going to end up going for the Lumen Key. Why is this so difficult to get in? But I'm glad that, you know what, man, I have to say this, Monsoon. I'm happy that my content was able to, I'm happy that it was able to give you some help there. Haven't seen the Event Horizon? I just took it to a meetup. It's actually sitting in my room here. But you guys want me to bust out the Event Horizon? Should I take it out again and start using it today? Where did I put it? Beside me this way? Here. It's right there. Desolder at higher temps like 380. I typically desolder at about 400. Nothing higher. Well, actually, only one time did I have to desolder at like 485. There was like a really difficult board I was dealing with the, it was fucking, I think it was the lead-free stuff. God, that was a pain in the ass. Alexotos origin story? What the hell? When did that become a clip? You know, guys, I don't even know what you guys clip. 485, god dang, I was being welded on. Yeah, it was the most annoying. First of all, some context. The client did not give a shit if I damaged the board or not. It was an old board they were harvesting switches out of. It was, I don't know what the hell it was. It could have been leaded. I have no idea. But the solder on it was pathetic. It was pathetic. And I had to somehow get these switches out. The client was like, you can literally break the PCB. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. Luckily, the PCB still worked. Mind you, they don't have a keyboard to use it with anymore. But I ended up getting everything out. But it was the biggest pain in the ass ever. And it was not a fun time desoldering that thing at all. Also, thank you, Sean. I appreciate the tier 1 for a whole year, bro. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, man. Let me just plug this guy in and we'll go back to chit-chatting. 1 second, chat. I hate these Molex connectors with a burning passion. Okay. First time catching your stream, just starting to learn about mechanical keyboards. Need a full size for work. Full size right now. How much are you looking to spend? Because you know what? The QK series, believe it or not, what is it called? The QK 100? That's probably your best bet. Going with the QK series. Full size would be down to the QK100 or Zoom 98. Yeah, the Zoom 98 might also be a very good choice for you. Do I have like a little cloth? I did. Did I not have one before? Oops, I dropped my own keycap. That little pile of keycaps I told you guys I have. A Neo 100. Okay, I don't know how I feel about Keychrons, because you know what? The more and more I read about Keychrons and just people's experience with Keychron, the less enticing it becomes to even recommend them. I went through some different forums today and just some different Discord chats of people having problems with Keychron's customer service, which is, I mean, dude, that's half the battle when you're buying something, right? I don't know. I think I'm becoming less and less inclined to recommend Keychron when you have stuff like Wuche and all these other great brands doing great things at, you know, the same price point. So less and less inclined. How about a Mode 100? A full-size Mode would be sick. 100% enjoyer here. I don't find any entry options other than the Keychron. Yeah, I mean, you could still go with the QK100. It's not exactly a full-size keyboard. It's like, what, technically it's not the full-size standard layout. But I think that would probably be your best bet. Yeah, there's not a whole lot in the 100. There was the Fossil, which still might be available, but it's really expensive. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Keychron anymore. It's been a long time since I've done anything with them either, so. You have a Fossil build, Sean? The Fossil's sick. It's such a nice looking keyboard too. I wanted to buy extra plates for the Q1 Max, and before they wanted to ship me my order, they wanted a picture of my passport. What? Why did they want a picture of your passport? Yeah, I will say though, that's not the first time I read that, like some weird story from Keychron, so I don't know, man. Like, again, I don't have much first-hand experience ordering from them. Only one time ever. But lately, it's been bad stories nonstop. So I would perhaps, if you're going to order Keychron stuff, if you really want it, order from like a vendor that carries them. Ooh, this is gonna sound so much fun, dude. Oh, baby. This is gonna be, yeah, deep. Alutech, which keycaps do you want on this? You sent me 2 sets over. I don't know if you want the white on black set, or would you prefer, I'm guessing this is 9009. Wouldn't be surprised if their answer to people with fake addresses doing chargebacks still sucks though. Oh, yeah. I mean, oh, these are SKCM orange. I mean, even if it was them trying to combat chargebacks, that's just something you, I mean, I don't know, dude. I think we use these today. I think this is definitely the choice. These are, I think this is definitely what I would pick. Yeah, I think we just go standard white on black today. I think this is the move for this board. Wob is gonna look so nice. Yeah, I agree. Rest in peace, Signature Plastics. This is gonna be so much fun. Let's put a desk pad underneath it. Try not to rip these packages so much so I can give you back the packages too. We don't need this. I don't think I need anything from here, so let's just leave this like this. Is CandyKeys a vendor, manufacturer, designer? They kind of wear all different hats, so I would say a little bit of everything. VIP is for Discord, so you can message one of the mods and they'll add you to that. Just tag Chozo. He usually handles those things. It's worse packaging than GMK. I don't know, man. I think this is technically better packaging than GMK. At least here I know that I'm supposed to throw this away. Black Snail and Wob apart from the price tag. I would have to look up Black Snail again. I don't really remember, to be honest. Not truly remembering. Gamba should be for this. I don't know what you would gamble on. Beige on black instead of white on black. Guess we do have to kind of rip this open a bit, unfortunately. An Alps build, rare sight to behold. Yeah, we don't get a whole lot of these on stream. Oh, the W70 just came in, so that stream is confirmed for this week, by the way. We are 100% doing that this week. Or I guess this upcoming week. I think you guys will really like that board. And then I already scheduled the N1 Noland, or N1 by Noir. I think you guys will also really like that build. I kind of showed it off a little bit the other day. But my god, that board is silly. Same time, because time zones are a pain. I will do as many 1 o'clock streams over the next few weeks as humanly possible, but we'll see. I'm going to be honest, guys. I love doing 1 o'clock streams, but they're a little difficult to kind of fit into a schedule sometimes because I do have other work I need to get done during the day. So it's not always a possibility. I just try to add them as much as I possibly can. But for a few of the key builds, I will probably do 1 o'clock streams. Any timeline or preview of the Alex on it? Not at the moment. When I get notifications about when I can start building those, I will let you guys know immediately. The brake lights of the W70 look super slick. I'm really into that board. I think a lot of people are going to like it when I build it. This time is nice. Other time is middle of the night. Yeah, I know. 7 o'clock's kind of... Honestly, guys, 7 o'clock, even I feel super tired, so... It just really comes down to what I have going on, I guess, too. But we have been blessed with some amazing keyboards the last few months. I swear, dude, this has been such a good year for keyboards already. There's been some amazing things. Like, I am so pumped for it. Why isn't this one here wanting to go in? Are you waiting for a go-ahead to build it? I don't actually have it yet, Esteban, no. I think we're waiting on a last few things, and then I'm gonna... Then the one's being sent to me. Cycle... I don't know when that's happening. I keep asking, but nobody gives me answers to that guy. Somebody's so awkward to get on. GMK would be considering making Alp stems? I don't think so, just because I don't know how well it would sell. You know? I don't know. Common decades ago. You know, this has like a little bit of movement with this plate still. Designer of the Atelier Haven changed the half plate to bikini plate without informing anyone until it's shipped. Is that normal for GBs? Haven TKL changed the half plate to bikini plate without informing anyone until it's shipped. It isn't normal. So sorry, a bikini plate is sort of like a half plate, which is just the top and not the sides. I would say it's annoying for sure, Max Spades. From a standpoint of me from the sidelines, I'm probably not as mad as someone who entered it. I will say that, again, from the sidelines, a bikini plate isn't that much different from a half plate. And actually, I kind of prefer the bikini plates. Again, my preference versus yours. If you bought knowing you wanted a half plate, I can definitely see the anger there. I think that's pretty shitty of them to do that, and it is indeed an issue. But if you are really interested in the keyboard, I don't think you'll notice too much of an issue. However, if it really bothers you, yeah, just like what Meme just said, it is problematic that they did that because you're not getting exactly what you paid for. I would just send them an email and tell them you want your money back at that point there. Because you're not getting the product that you wanted, right? Like if you wanted a half plate, it makes sense that you want your money back. So that's really shitty of them to do that though, for sure. Again, I'm coming from a sideline perspective, so I'm not as like enraged, but I can definitely see why that's super fucking annoying. Surprised that was like a change they made though. It seems a bit of a ridiculous change. I'm not happy with it because I wanted the aesthetic and sound of a half plate. Just wasn't sure if this feeling was justified. No, it's completely justified. It's completely justified, dude. Again, if I ordered a camera that I really like, and then last minute, you know, let's just say they changed a key aspect of the camera. Let's just say I don't know, I'm making something up. Let's just say the focus ring turned left instead of right. And I was like, well, I'm someone who likes the focus turning right. Yeah, I'd get upset. Even though it might seem small on paper, like you spent your hard-earned money on it, you know? I would 100% be, you know, angry about it. But from a sound standpoint, I will say that I sort of personally do prefer bikini plates, just a smidge. So if that's you're also maybe putting something at ease max, I don't have any stake with the Haven designer at all, so I'm not, you know, I don't have anything to gain or lose from this, from me telling you that, but I would still 100%, if you're not happy with it, get your money back, bro. Get a refund. Something was changed and that's not okay. It's not like an upgrade either. That's a very preferential thing too. Yeah, but your feeling's justified, dude. Your server had some bot activity? It did? Oh, did you clean it up, Sarian? Had to disable DMs? Dude, I don't know what it is with Discord lately. Discord has been infested with bots lately. Luckily, I changed some stuff for both me and Novel Keys that has really taken away a lot of the bots. But it still seems like people are getting hacked. Guys, can I give you guys a little PSA? Don't click on random links. Please? If someone messages you, don't click on it. Because half the times it isn't even like bots. It's people literally who get their accounts hacked. And then they get completely obliterated and can't get access to the account again. You don't need to get the naughty videos on Discord? True. It's like a minefield there. Yeah, I've done a lot of stuff. Like, I've completely disabled things in our Discord. So, I'm still hoping you guys have fun in Discord, though. I hope Discord's been fun for you guys. Like, my Discord, anyways. The Deadline T9 group buy going on currently. Would you suggest a half full or no plate? I would honestly go with no plate, personally. That's one of those boards that I didn't have too long to play around with, but I much preferred no plate on it. I need short shift. Sorry, open this up more. If something seems too good to be true, it probably isn't true. Or probably is, rather. Yep. If it's too good to be true, don't click it. Easy peasy. This board's a real one, long stream. Yeah, it's a bit of a longer stream for this guy. Alrighty. Let's put this to the side too. Ooh. So this is with Alps. These are stock Alps. This is a nice looking board though, huh? Look at this. It's a nice looking board. This set is perfect for this, by the way. Very nice. Got little pass-through USBs on the bottom over here. Very, very cool. I really, really like the two-tone colors of this. And then also that powder-coated weight. It's a powder-coated brass weight. Is, I would say, very unique and amazing. No, I haven't changed anything about it, Alex. I just restarted my computer, so maybe that's it. Alutech, this looks great, by the way, dude. So, this sound profile ahead of time might not be for everyone, but I'm very much into these. Lately, I've been vibing with these. That's kind of fun. I'm surprised they made you go with the steel plate for it. It has a bit of reverb. Yeah, Alps are fun though. Like, listen to these alphas. Yeah, I don't think this sound profile is for everyone, just so everyone's aware. This is a very specific. Yeah, they feel really good. I have to admit though, Ryan, they really do. It has that feeling of like an old school, you know, I mean, I've used boards like this in the past, 110%. Will they sound much different lubed? You know, I would say maybe a bit smoother, but not 100%. The big thing is the steel plate. It's a top mount, so you're going to hear this crazy reverb no matter what we do. It's fun, though. It's really fun. And then you have the USBs in the back over here, too, which is really cool. So... yeah, it's really nice. Whatever, I misspelled one word. Such a unique sound. It's unique. You can lube these, you can mod these a little differently. There's like tons of ways we can do this to be different. So it's fun. Like, they're fun builds. I would say this is kind of pricey though. Like, I don't know if Alutech wants to let us know how much these switches were, but like Alp switches are not, like specific Alp switches are not cheap. So they can kind of be expensive projects. Even finding keycaps for these can sometimes be a bit expensive. But I mean, also what's really cool too is Alutech has a, well, I put it back in the box, but he also has an MX PCB for this too, so we can still build this with like a standard PCB as well. So most similar switch, I don't know what would be $1.80 a switch. So take that in, guys. These ones here, $1.80 a switch. I honestly think they're very different. Like, Topper and Alps to me feel very different. The orange were $1 a switch. Yeah, so they're expensive projects, but they're very fun. Vint stuff goes for a pretty penny. Yeah, always. Always, always, always. But this is definitely fun. I always enjoy doing these. I know there's more expensive ones than that too. I just don't know which ones they're called. Yeah, but very fun switch. I would say this is amazing to type on. Like, if you guys like that tactility and just like knowing what you're clicking and like when it actuates, like, this is amazing. These would be close to like a brown switch, I would personally say. The top out's a little louder than a brown switch though, but the bump in this, so I'm assuming these are supposed to be a tactile switch. They definitely feel like it has a little bit. Without the desk pad, yeah. Actually, it sounds even better without the desk. I'm just gonna unplug it so I don't type random shit. It sounds even better with the desk without the desk pad. It's pretty crazy. Listen how different this spacebar is, by the way. Hold on, let the fire truck pass first. It's so different than a normal keyboard, so... Yeah, it's very nice. Again, I really want one of these boards for myself. I'd do an MX build personally, but I really, really like this board. Like, visually, this is very, very pretty. I think what's also just doing it for me, too, is I love the little bit of text over here. This typeface is, like, so fucking nice, dude. Guys, I love these types of projects. I'm probably going to see if I can do the other PCB maybe tomorrow, too, or if I have a free day. If not, Alu, I'm probably just going to do it off stream, if that's okay. I totally didn't even read that there was 2 PCBs for this. I just thought we were mixing and matching switches. But if that's cool with you, I'll just do the next one off stream, or maybe I'll find a day. Can you zoom in on the typefaces? Yeah. Here. It's really pretty. Sorry guys, me just doing this. See, this keyboard is just an example of somebody who absolutely knows what they want. AKB, Alps, DCS, not just generic TKL, MX, GMK build. Well, there's nothing wrong with either or, right? The enter is on a bit of a shift. That might be because I need to press it down some more. There we go. Sometimes you just need to push it in place. There we go. It's very rare that this happens like this, guys. Sometimes it's just literally just seating the keycap better. That's it. How's my favorite streaming do this? Dude, Rick, I'm doing very good today. How are you doing? Now zoom in on your face and give us a kiss. All right, guys. I'm going to tell you guys what's up for this week here. We have a lot of keyboard builds this week, and I'm going to try to fit in even maybe possibly one more. So for this week here, we have a KBD fans board happening tomorrow. Yeah, I'll 100%, dude. I'm actually thinking the one tomorrow from the KBD fans one is actually not going to take us very long, so we might actually do the second PCB for this guy tomorrow morning, or I guess tomorrow night. So let me actually write that down here. /Alps build. Oh. God, I cannot type today. Then we have an Alice happening on Tuesday. We have the W70 Proto happening on Wednesday. Thursday we're off. Mode Encore is going to be on the 31st. And then we have, I don't know if this is still happening or not, the Hope 75 on Saturday. But we won't do a Sunday stream next week because I have some stuff I need to do. But we do have a whole stacked week full of keyboards. The week after that, just to give you guys a little bit of insight, we're going to be doing a Bauer Light. We're doing a Kohaku. We are going to be doing the Noland N1 on the 6th. The 7th, we're doing a TGR Jane. And then I don't know if this is going to happen still, but they did ask me if I want to take a look at their second rendition of the QB. I will talk more about the company and land keys and just some stuff that they've been telling me they've been doing. Just, to be 100% with you guys too, right? Because, they've been kind of notorious for being slower with things. And then the whole next few weeks after that are completely full already. I have one slot left for June, which I think is already being filled. So if you guys did want keyboard builds done, I don't know how June got so busy. It just did, unfortunately. Actually, no, I do have one slot left for June. If you guys want something done, let me know. Kohaku, you say, I wonder who owns that one. I wonder. The 1 p.m. streams are probably going to be Tuesday. And then Wednesday will probably also be 1 p.m. And then I guess Saturdays will also be 1 p.m. This zoomed in video on the key looks like it can be a YouTube cover. Kinda, huh? It does. Alright, guys. Let's go see who we can go raid. Your camera angle. Your camera is set so straight. Thank you. I try to make my streams look as good as possible. Alright, let's go raid Jay. Jay is always on Sundays anyways. Alright, guys. Enjoy. Alutech, I'll email you when the confirmed time frame for tomorrow's stream is. Bye, everyone. I hope you guys have a lovely day today. I hope everyone ends up having a very relaxing Sunday. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the follows and the subs. I appreciate you guys. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow because we're going to be streaming again almost every single day of the week again. Bye, everyone. I love ya.